Hi everyone, day 4 or lesson 4 if you're doing those back to back. Today we're going to be talking about something that is super important. And for me, it was probably one of the things that were the most important during my recovery after my cancer diagnosis, which is about letting go. Before cancer, I can tell you that I was somebody who was always trying to control everything. I wanted to control everything at work. I wanted to control everything at home, the kids, my husband, our relationship, our free time, our finances, what we ate, everything. I felt I had to manage everything and I had to control everything. And within that, I became and I was a very stressed person. And somebody who was highly strung and somebody who was always, had always something, in my mind. I was always busy in my mind. And that took a lot of my time and a lot of my energy too. But when I was diagnosed with cancer, I realized that I needed to focus on myself if I wanted to live, if I wanted to survive. So during chemotherapy, I started focusing on 3 things daily. I would wake up each day and I would ask myself, what am I going to do today that will help my body to heal? What am I going to eat? What I'm going to do is exercise. The next thing I thought was, what am I going to listen today that will help my mind to keep positive? And what I was going to do to help my soul to heal. There were 3 things I worried about daily. I would wake up and that's all I thought about. I had 2 weeks in between treatments when I didn't have any delays, and I needed to give my body every chance to recover. Because if my body wasn't ready, I wouldn't receive the chemotherapy. So I really needed to help support my body during the break so my body was strong enough to receive the chemotherapy again. And when I started thinking like that and worrying about those 3 things, not worrying, but like just focusing on those 3 things, all of a sudden my life became very simple. There was no more worry about small things and little things that I thought I could control, but they were external to me. And I realized that I had spent so much time worrying about those things. And besides, when I used to catch myself worrying about something, I used to pull it back so quickly because I needed to keep everything for myself. I knew that if I wanted to survive chemotherapy, and if I wanted to survive beyond that, I needed to start putting myself first. I needed to start focusing on my physical, my mental, my emotional, my spiritual health. I couldn't compromise on that anymore. I made a promise to myself that I wasn't going to take my health for granted anymore. And I'm living up to this promise to this date. And letting go was a massive part of it. And it still is. And it is still something that I practice daily when I catch myself being too stressed about something that I can't control, or when I catch myself getting too stressed about something that really it's not that important. I always pull myself back to me again and focus on what are the things that I can control. And we kind of, especially these days that we have everything at a kind of a click, we think that we can control everything. We think we can plan everything and everything is, the way that we want. But the reality is it's not like that. And I know that because, I went into the emergency hospital one day and I came out 6 days later with a stage 3 bowel cancer diagnosis. And not only I was shocked, but the doctors were shocked too. Because I looked just like this. I didn't look sick. And if anything, the signs of cancer was just that I had been exhausted, and yet towards the end I probably had some more bowel movement changes, but I wasn't really a candidate. There was no family history. There was nothing really to say that I was going to be diagnosed with a stage 3 bowel cancer. So all we have really is here and the now, and all we can control is what we do, how we feel inside us. Because things outside of us, we think we can control, but we can't. So when I started focusing on the things that I could control, which was only what I ate, what I thought, what I did for my body, and what I was going to kind of do for my mental, emotional, spiritual health, life became very, very, very simple and very beautiful. And I remember spending one of the best days in my life during chemotherapy, because all of a sudden I had time to breathe freely and to just be. I wasn't caught up in the business of life anymore. I wasn't running away from myself anymore. I just let everything go. I just kind of took all the facade that I had created around me. It was all gone. I was left just the real me, who I really was. And I just focused on that. So today, we're gonna again work on some yoga poses, and we're gonna also do another pranayama breathing exercise that is called 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗪, which is the breath of fire. So we're gonna be breathing through the nose and out through the nose and through our core. So something like it's like an abdominal breathing. If you have any health issues like glaucoma in your eyes, or eyesight issues, or if you have any heart problems or any high blood pressure, I would advise you just to keep with your normal breath. But if you don't have any health issues, I would invite you to try the 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗪, which is the breath of fire, and that's going to help create some energy and for us to let go of the things that don't serve us anymore. So I'll invite you to sit in a comfortable position in your mat. Find your breath. And let's take 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You can close your eyes. And let's say quietly to ourselves, I choose to let go. It is safe to let go. I don't need to control everything. I can focus on what I can control only. Take another deep breath. Slowly start making some circles with your nose. Feeling this stretch on your neck and on your shoulders. Relaxing all the tension around your shoulders. Turn your circle back to the other side. And remind yourself again, I choose to let go. back to center. Slowly we're gonna come down to all fours, tabletop position. Find your hands under the shoulders, knee under the hips, tabletop position, core activated. And we're gonna inhale, look up, and exhale. One more time, inhale, look up, and exhale. Inhale, look up, and exhale. Slowly we're gonna look to the right and move around. Look to the left. Back down. Up. Just moving around circles. And just feeling where it's tight. Where you need to move a bit more. And slowly, don't forget to focus on your breath. And gently let's move to downward facing dog. Again, making sure that you distribute your weight on your feet and hands. Your head is relaxed, your neck, shoulders back. And let's take 5 deep breaths here. And on the exhale, we're gonna exhale a big sigh, as if we're letting go of things that don't serve us anymore. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Look up, step with your right leg to the top of your mat, left leg. Find yourself on forward fold. Again, hanging. Clasp your both elbows to side, swinging. And feeling the stretch on the back of your legs. Back to forward fold. Inhale, hands to your thighs, lengthen your leg. And exhale, back down again. Now very slowly you're going to start coming back to mountain pose. Very slowly, the last thing to come up will be your head. And remember, mountain pose is also an active position, active legs, core, to spine, hands rested on your side. And we're gonna inhale, arms up. Exhale, wrap your left arm with your right hand and move to the side. Feeling this stretch on the side of your body. Back to center. Let's do the other side. Inhale, grab your right arm with your left hand and a stretch to the side. Again, one more time. Inhale, back to center. Grab your left arm and exhale. Back to center. Inhale and exhale. Arms back down. And we're going to activate our 𝗬𝗂𝗧𝗂𝗧 now. We're going to open up a bit our legs. So feet under your hips. And we're going to start swinging our arms from side to side. And we're going to start swinging a bit faster. And while we're swinging our arms, we're going to activate our 𝗬𝗧𝗂𝗧𝗓 pranayama, which is inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And it's an abdominal breathing. So you're going to feel on your core the breathing. And as we're doing, we're going to be letting go any energy blockages that are in our bodies. Let's try this. Inhale, exhale. A little faster. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm going to do with you. So let's try together. Keep going. Keep going. When we're changing our physiology, we are changing who we are. We're changing our habits, how we feel, our emotions. By doing this, we are letting go. Slowly come back to center. You might be feeling a bit dizzy. That's normal. Find your normal breath again. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Back to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands to your thighs. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, back down. Inhale to plank position. Step your right leg back, your left leg back, and hold in plank position. We're going to be holding here on to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down to 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟, up to upward facing dog, and back down to downward facing dog. Slowly come down to all fours. Swing our legs to the side and back down to seated position. Rest your arms on your knee. And close your eyes. Sometimes it feels like I need to control everything. Work, kids, family, friends, every problem around me, every problem around the world. It feels heavy. Today, I choose to let it go. I choose to live in the now. I am safe. I am relaxed. I let life flow joyfully. All I need is always taken care of. I calm my thoughts. Everything is as it should be. The universe is for me, so everything else. Life happens for me. In my world, I am my own authority. I am the only one who thinks and controls my mind. And I choose to let go. Letting go is easy. I freely release the old and welcome the new with open arms and heart. All of life is change and I embrace that. I choose to love life. It is safe to receive. I easily release what no longer is needed, or that I think is needed. The past is over and I am free now. It is safe for me to let go. I can breathe freely and fully. I am flexible and flowing. I relax into the flow of life and let life provide all that I need easily and comfortably. Life is for me. I experience life as a dance. Life supports me in unexpected and loving ways. I release the need to be right. I am at peace. I release, I relax, I let go. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And let all those words sinking down to your cells in your body. Bring your both hands to your heart. To the third eye. Namaste. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the practice. I hope you enjoyed the Bhastrika Pranayama. It's a really powerful pranayama exercise. It is really, you can feel that you're creating this fire. You can feel that you are letting things go in your physical body. And you know, when we change our physiology is when we're starting to create different feelings and emotions in our body, and we start creating new pathways for how we feel about things and about the world. So, you know, those words that we keep saying to ourselves, they're not only words. You know, if you rewatch this and you keep listening to this, you know, things are going to start sinking in your body, because you're going to start feeling, and they're going to start making you feel different about, you know, yourself, about the world, and about the things around you. So today the homework is about letting go one thing that you've been holding on to. Something that you have been holding on to for a long time, or for a short period of time, or something big or something small, something that is doable. You know, we don't want to set expectations or set something that, you know, set ourselves to doing something that we're not going to be able to do it. If letting go is something really hard for you, start with something small. You know, start with letting go of something that you know that you've been, you know, trying to control or holding on to, but it's not necessary. You know, you are just creating stress in your life. You're just creating unnecessary stress in your life. So start by doing something small, and then you can start building up and doing, you know, with things that are bigger as well. But let go of that thing that you choose, and just, you know, just focus on it. Just focusing on letting go on that particular thing, and start noticing, you know, when that thing comes up and how you feel, and just keep saying to yourself, I choose to let this go. You know, it's safe for me to let this go. And start working on yourself. You know, if you need to come back to this practice, you know, every day, every couple of days, or when it feels overwhelming, comes back to this practice, come back to those words, to those intentions, so you can start creating new pathways, so you can start creating new thoughts, process, and feelings in your life. I hope this is helpful. I hope you can really start letting go of some of the things that are just creating unnecessary stress in your life. Letting go is safe and is freeing, and you know, I wish we could embrace more of that as a society. And you know, once again you start letting go, you're gonna start reaping the benefits of not being holding on to things. And the more you do, the more you want to do as well. So let go of that thing. And I can't wait to see you on lesson 5 or day 5 for our last lesson of this course. Thank you so much for being here. I am grateful that you are in this journey with me. I feel blessed. Namaste.